Line up, you fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ?
They bring the heat.
Francis Ngannou is the hardest puncher in the history of fighting.
They bring the knowledge.
If you think this fight is going 5 rounds, you are out of your mind.
They bring you the picks.
The dog is getting it done in this one.
We deliver every single week. We're bringing the heat, ladies and gentlemen.
The money line.
Don't miss it on the MMA Experts channel each week. The Money Line. We are live on a beautiful Monday, late night for me, evening time for the Finch man. We're going to talk a little UFC 311, some UFC news, a little bit of the Knucklemania showcase. Finch man will elaborate further on Knucklemania on his channel, but we'll cover it a little bit. And, enjoy the final off week before the Savage content really comes, because we are going to have cards for 9 weeks straight. The UFC marathon is upon us, and you know me, Finch. I can't wait, bro. How you been, my friend? What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Good, buddy. It's fun researching bare knuckle fist fights again. I swear the bets are they're just sweeter. The odds just are sweeter sometimes. Now, I actually don't know the odds for this card, but I'm just saying the actual fun part of I literally did all the research. I have no idea what the fucking odds are on single fight because it wasn't on Bet Online when I did it last night. Maybe it is. But I have a lot of fun watching bare knuckle fist fights, getting ready to do picks. So it's a blast, buddy. Blast from the past, because AJ and I know some of you know, but some of you might not, used to host bare knuckle bets for bare knuckle fighting championships. So I'm like typing in like Beck Rawlings, and then boom, my ugly face pops up. I'm like, oh shit, there's my old interview, right? So cool to see. Good to be back researching another sport.
Back researching. Finch man back on the BKFC grind. We'll elaborate a little bit with BKFC. I know Finch on his show is going to give you guys a more in-depth breakdown, but I'll drop you guys some of the main fights, man. But you know me, man. I'm a UFC fanatic, UFC addict. I'm addicted to the game. And lately we've been kicking it off with the lunchtime live every afternoon, followed up by, we had a news video earlier about Pereira and Ankalaev, and then this show right here, Finch man and I, about a recap what went down this past Saturday. The last time that you watched this show, it was Makhachev versus Sarukian. Things completely flipped on their head on Friday as Sarukian pulls out. They scramble to find Moicano to replace the real number 1 contender in a true proper high stakes fight. Number 10 guy in the world gets his chance. He was on a win streak, so I guess it's sensible they picked him as opposed to picking the other side, right? It makes more sense, right? Beneil Dariush 2 losses in a row. But to be fair, though, post-fight, I thought to myself, damn, would Beneil have put up a better fight, though? Would Beneil have went after it a little better?
But I think Money Moicano was a little bit more tricky on the feet. I mean, not that Beneil can't strike, so Beneil's a problem on the feet too. But you saw Islam kind of trying to adjust and figure out Moicano striking a little bit. That took him some time. But AJ, I did not hear one person complain about them picking Money Moicano over a guy who just dropped his last 2 fights in Beneil Dariush. It was the right call.
It was the only call. It was either that or they're not going to do a main event. We'll just do Marab and, freaking Umar as the main event.
Or they call up they call Ilya Taporia, bro. What are you doing tomorrow? What are they going to do? So it was the right move. I mean, Money Moicano's been on a roll. I mean, you picked him to beat BSD, Benoit Saint Denis, and he beat the fuck out of Benoit Saint Denis. Dog Money. He's been talking shit on the mic. Moicano wants money. So, hey, he got money, bro. He got money. Good for him. I was happy to see him get the shot.
I'm happy he got his chance, but the way that it ended was, I think, the real life Rocky story. I was saying it before the fight. This is, in essence, the Rocky story. The number 10 ranked guy in the world. He's had his ups and downs, but he's got a little win streak going. Takes on the pound for pound number 1 fighter on the planet. And this isn't a movie. It goes like that. It's a first-round submission win. Makhachev was levels above him. And I got to tell you, man, that Darce stroke that Makhachev has, I was thinking, especially on Thursday, as I did a live stream with the people, we were going back and forth, and I was like, man, I think Makhachev's live to catch him in a Darce against Sarukian. This was my initial thought. he ends up pulling it off beautifully on Moicano, man. That Darce is crazy.
You're wilding with the Sarukian Darce. Did you watch Khamzat Chimaev versus Arman Sarukian? Khamzat Chimaev locked up that Darce. Arman's got the best Darce defense. You are wilding on the Arman one.
Bro,
However,
he's not Makhachev, though.
For Islam has the best Darce offense, 100%.
Yeah.
That's his submission. And so if I have any...
Is Finchman lagging out, or is it my imagination, chat? Is Finch frozen, or is he just joking around? He's really emphasizing his point. That's why he's doing this, right? Is Finch frozen, chat? You let me know. Is Finch frozen?
Am I back?
Is he back? We're moving you around. Is Finch back? Yeah, he's back.
Guess who's
I thought
back?
you were really, I thought you were like enunciating hardcore. You're like,
yo, let me cut this Wi-Fi. Hold up.
Check it, bro. It's all good. Worst case, I'll hold it down for a minute or so, just chopping it up with the folks. I can't tell if Finch is really in depth staring at his screen or he's out. Here he is. He's back.
I'm back. Okay, cool. I just cut my Wi-Fi. That's probably it.
That's fair.
So what the fuck was I saying?
You were talking about Darce choke, Khamzat's, and then offense.
Darce choke. So he's got an insane Darce choke, and I saw that the submission line for Islam was actually bettable. So although I didn't touch the main event at all, I just told my free channel, hey, you know, enjoy the main event. You know, Islam should run him over. It should be a one-sided ass whooping, whatever I said. That submission line would have been smart. So a submission over Renato Moicano was like minus 180. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't insane and highly likely. And of course, that's what he does because, you know, I told you about that backstage conversation I heard him having with his fighter. That's what he goes to. Like, when in doubt, grind him out. Like, when in doubt, hit the takedown and sub him.
It's the best way to do it. I mean, the takedown came easy for Makhachev, and Moicano on his back was surviving. I actually thought after the fact, they said, damn, can you imagine Moicano, instead of trying to even get up to his feet, just hold on. Don't scramble. Just stay on your back, Pereira style. Just fucking hold for your life. Hold for your life. Round 2, we start on the feet again. Moicano's best chance to win was dropping him.
Oh, well, yeah, he wasn't winning a decision.
No, and he wasn't winning by grappling dominance. His best chance, I'll be honest, but it's like in the moment though, how could you do that? You're taught, you go through all these techniques to get up, and Moicano's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, right?
He's like, I'm a fucking black belt.
Right. But brother, this black belt, I don't know about this black belt.
I checked the black belt. Not fair, first of all. You're talking about one of the best grapplers in MMA history in Islam Makhachev. It's kind of a high bar. Like, okay, you could be a black belt in jiu-jitsu and still get fucked up by Islam. Like, Islam, chill, bro.
You probably will. He fucks up a vast majority of black belts. Like, of course, like, man. Especially in an MMA fight, too. One thing with the gi, okay, it's a different conversation.
Yeah, I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was 10 years old. I don't have any illusions that after Islam takes me down, I'm like triangling him off my back or something. You know, that dude's a fucking phenomenal grappler. Yeah. With that being said, Renato Moicano, you know, being a black belt in jiu-jitsu, probably had a little more confidence in himself. But did you hear him before the fight? He's like, I prepared for Beneil Dariush, who's a great grappler. Now I'm up against a better grappler. He already gave him those flowers before they fought. He knew, he had an idea of what he was in for with Islam Makhachev's ground game.
The only way he was going to win would have been, you know, a fluky shot that dropped Makhachev. It's just those one-of-a-kind moments are extremely unlikely. And taking on somebody like Makhachev, who's good everywhere, I would say rather great everywhere, and truly pound-for-pound #1, it was a far-fetched reality, and it went as it should have. Now, what's interesting, too, Dana, after the fight, said, okay, Makhachev, now I'll give him the credit. He's pound-for-pound #1. I was laughing. I'm like, okay, so he beats fucking number 10, Moicano. Now he's pound-for-pound #1.
Everybody going way too hard on this. I'm going to back my boy Dana, okay? First of all, he did not just announce that. Like, everybody's talking about it like Dana got on the mic, like, I have a big announcement to make. You know, Islam Makhachev, #1 pound-for-pound on my list now. That's not how it happened. If you guys actually watched the motherfucker, I assume you did. But if you guys actually watched the motherfucking press conference, he says, you know, he is #1 pound-for-pound, and then the journalist goes, no, in your book, he's like, I'll give it to him, you know, and Dana's showing him love because Dana needed him to step up. He was in a vulnerable position, and you guys remember, you OG fans, AJ, you old enough for this one? When John Jones,
Dan Henderson fight, I was pissed off. Chael, he didn't want to fight him.
And Chael Sonnen. was down to step in on short notice, and Greg Jackson and John Jones decided no, and that was the only UFC event that's ever been canceled in UFC history. Did a COVID one get canceled? Is that fake news? Did a COVID one get canceled too early on? I think so.
They canceled it, yeah. I think didn't they reschedule that one? Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, sure, but it's still if they cancel the event and move it to another date, like that's a canceled event. You can't. Yeah. So but John Jones and Chael did happen, but John wanted a full camp. So gangster shit. Hamzat has done it. He did it against Alaquinta, and that gave, I think, probably the experience and the comfort.
Habib. You said Hamzat. You got me confused.
Wait, my bad.
I guess Hamzat did it with Kevin Holland. You're right. Hamzat did do it. You're right. He deserves praise. Shout out Hamzat.
My bad. I'm tripping. Oh my God, I almost did it twice. Khabib. It's KH, bro. I don't know these fucking guys. The
you saying all Russian names are the same, Finch?
The genetics are too close, bro. I don't know what's going on. They're all third cousins. No, I'm playing. That's fucked up. I take it back. Yeah. So seeing him against Alaquinta, which was a much tougher fight, by the way, I think gave Islam a little bit of, all right, we've done this, nothing crazy. And then he knew he was in great shape and ready to rock. How interesting was it that at the press conference, a journalist asked Islam, he's like, there are reports that you're injured coming into this fight, and you guys saw Arman Sarukian on the other side. He gets a little clammy at that point. He's like, oh no, it's me who's injured, and the journalist is asking Islam, did you see that moment?
I saw that moment. It was weird. Yeah, that was my case for if Moicano wins, it's only if Makhachev was really injured.
Turns out he didn't look injured to me, dog. He looked ready to rock. He said this was the hardest camp he's ever had, and that makes sense. He was preparing for Arman, so his wrestling's just another level. I mean, let's just cut to the chase. His wrestling and his grappling is just way too suffocating for a good UFC fighter. I mean, this is world class. This is a new bar. This is to the point where I could see Islam beating a prime Khabib.
I think Islam is more well versed than Khabib Nurmagomedov. And I believe that Islam right now has also reached a new level. Like, he looked great in other fights on the come up, beating Oliveira in his war, even with Volkanovski, right? There was good moments. But this version of Islam, I truly believe, has reached that next turn of the tide. And it's hard for me to envision anybody at lightweight dethroning him. The only fight that lays there is real compelling is still that Sarukian fight. I would favor the UFC considering rebooking it, but Dana White went out and said, no, Sarukian's going to have to earn his keep. So then instead, okay, is it Makhachev move it up? Is it Makhachev fighting Oliveira? He said he doesn't want to fight Bilal. He doesn't want to fight Shavkat.
That's his brother, bro. They've trained together.
Right.
But be honest. Bilal or Islam?
Dude, I really feel like Bilal could get him because his size. But then again, Islam filled in at 170. I don't even know how he looks. You think Islam runs him down? You think Islam wrecks him?
Islam wrecks.
I guess I think Islam would submit Leon Edwards faster than granted, Bilal took 5 rounds, but I think Islam would have ran over Leon. So Islam wrecks Bilal. You think so?
Wrecks him, dude. I mean, Bilal could wrestle. I don't want.
Bilal's good though.
I don't want to shit on Bilal, bro.
I want to bring up this comment. I was looking at it for a couple minutes. Islam is a GOAT. Read these wins out loud and tell me I'm wrong. Oliveira, Volkanovski twice, Hooker, Poirier, Dober, Green, Sarukian, Moicano. It's a pretty badass resume. And his streak of wins, right? It is better than Khabib's. And I think right now he's going to beat Anderson Silva's record with a win. Did he tie it? Now he beats it with one more, which is crazy.
Yeah, he won. He's now the most winning UFC lightweight champion, like as far as title defenses goes.
Badass.
But I think he's got a fight or two to get. I'd be surprised if he was at Anderson's streak.
I can look that up. Let's see. I think Anderson Silva had 17 straight wins, but I'll double check before.
So looking up at 170, because I also saw the comments about him being a weight bully from the weights experience. He is the biggest lightweight in the UFC, so I understand what you're saying. First off, that's not given to him. My man is looking horrific at weigh-ins. The way his face gets sunken in, I mean, that is tragic to go through that all the time. So he earns it. Okay. And then the second thing would be, let's run through welterweight, because he wants to go up to welterweight. And he even said he'd be down to fight Dricus du Plessis, which AJ, I think the lightweights are so much better, specifically Islam, bro.
Yeah.
I think Islam's a lot better than du Plessis, man.
Yeah.
And that would be kind of fucked up to watch, right?
That would be lit, though. That would be lit. That would be so lit. Because let's be real, Islam is certainly a better technician. He's more tactical, more clean everywhere. But du Plessis fucking strong, bro. And du Plessis also has insane grit. And I feel as though that fight would be really interesting to see Makhachev deal with somebody with that type of physical strength. I don't know how it would work, right? Would the UFC then have Makhachev jump 2 weight classes? It just seems rather unlikely that he's going to go up 30 pounds, especially with Khamzat next in line. If Khamzat wasn't there, maybe we could get crazy, but with Khamzat next.
I was a Pride FC fan back in the day when they had Fedor fighting these 7-foot tall Hong Man Choi motherfuckers. I'm ready for some Zulu versus Fedor. I like that shit. You know, they had Vandalay going and fighting Crow Cop at heavyweight. They just gave less of a fuck. Like, I would really like to see Dricus du Plessis versus Islam. That's the type of shit where I'm like, I want to be there. You know, that shit is fun. Let me run through the 170 rankings and we'll just call it out one by one, okay? Bilal versus Islam. It sounds like you got Bilal, I got Islam. True?
I mean, when it comes down to it and I see Islam filled in, I'm probably going to pick him because he's craftier than Bilal. He's got more skill. I'll pick him.
We both got Islam over Leon Edwards.
Yeah, lock. Yeah.
Islam Makhachev versus Shavkat Rakhmonov.
I don't know what Shavkat looks like because, yeah, he beat Gary and it was too close. If he shows up like he looks against Gary, Islam got him. But rumors were he was injured going into that fight. I think it depends on how the Bilal fight looks. I think we learn everything about Shavkat after he fights Bilal.
True. That's a fucking fight. Islam versus Shavkat. It's a good fight.
I think that could be one of the most badass fights of all time.
That's a cool.
Why not do it? What? Because so this is the issue I have a little bit with these Caucasus Mountain fighters, sometimes refusing to then fight against each other. Granted, we saw the Georgian fight the Dagestani in the co-main event, but regardless, I feel as though Makhachev versus Rakhmonov, yes, at one point, Abdullah Nurmagomedov cornered Shavkat, but that is very long ago. I think that it would be a really intriguing fight if the timelines worked out. And Shavkat beating Bilal, it would be like, okay, well, Bilal is a friend of Makhachev. I guess I see Islam not wanting to fight Bilal, I think is a little more sensible because they do work out together. They have like a relationship. Whereas Shavkat, it's like he's somewhat from a long distance affiliated with Abdullah Nurmagomedov, but not really. He's not like he's, training at Team Habib. He's with a whole different crew. Michael Bowman, look at this fucking guy. $50 Bowman. Big W Bowman, Mr. Generosity. What's up, gangsta? My guy.
Thank you, Mike. Year of the bigger donos. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate. Mike, did you enjoy the fights on Saturday? Did you like what you saw? There were some fucking good ones, Mike. I hope you did. Really appreciate it, Mr. Bowman.
Bowman, love you, my friend. Good to hear from you. And I
very,
hope
very
life
generous,
is well.
Bowman, as usual,
bro. W Bowman in chat.
All right, I just had a couple more. Jack Della, Madalena, and Islam Makhachev.
For Islam.
Yeah, he could. Right, Jack Della was getting taken down.
Chokes him out.
Who's that ball? Basil Hafez. We can go down the list. Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley, Ian Gary.
Brady's Brady's intriguing a little bit more. So
Brady's but look at Brady and Bilal.
Yeah, Bilal beat the fuck out of him.
So yeah, I don't know. I think my opinion of Islam has been quite high. I've never picked against him for a reason. And then up at middleweight, I think he beats Israel Adesanya. I think he beats Sean Strickland. I think he beats Dricus du Plessis. I think the problem for him is Khamzat. I would pick Khamzat over Islam.
In a crazy world, this is a stretch, and I don't think this reality is likely. But can we imagine a reality for a second? Makhachev goes up and fights a Shavkat or a Bilal, beats them. And then Khamzat becomes a champion. He goes up again. He fights against Khamzat. It's not going to happen, but that would be sick, man.
I think Khamzat is actually too big. Yeah.
Yeah, he fills his
too
frame
good.
huge.
And too good. I mean,
But he don't have the gas tank. What happens if Makhachev survives 2 rounds of Hamzat's assault and then
fucking
round
Makhachev
3?
ain't got the gas tank either, dog.
You don't think he's got the gas?
I mean, at 185?
The
I don't know.
Volkanovski fight rings in my ear though when he was on the bottom getting fucking smashed. Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, like that. That's something you surprised me with the other day.
Yeah.
That was ringing in my head where you were like, well, when the fight gets tough, Arman might not have the gas tank. I was thinking Islam ain't got the gas tank. You
That's
told me that
valid.
last week. No, am I tripping?
Well, I feel as though Islam, to me, he looks better in the later rounds these days. And I thought Arman would be failing a lot of takedowns, so he fatigued.
Fair enough.
Unless he got that
donos-
Georgian gas.
Yeah, a couple more donuts in chat. Thank you, AJ. Different AJ. Shavkats. What, multiple? Islam's got to fight 2 Shavkats? Fuck yeah, I'm going Shavkat then. Dominates Islam. I'm such a fucking asshole. He fought Gary, torn MCL. Yeah, true. He did fight Gary, torn MCL, so I'm not basing it off the Ian Gary fight. That's why I did say that is a really good fight, but dominates Islam? Chill.
Does he dominate Islam? No. It's a dog fight. It's a lit fight.
That's a lit fight.
It's a lit fight.
Do not underestimate, brother. Do not underestimate, brother. Raise a mountain, brother. Wrestle horse, brother. Do not underestimate, brother.
Do not underestimate.
Tannis, the OG as well. Let's fucking go. AJ and Finch are savages. We're not only savages, we're bare knuckle savages today, brother. We're talking bare knuckle fist fights. Thank you, Tannis.
My guy. Thank you, Tannis. Thank you, AJ. And of course, thank you again, Bowman.
Oh, Bowman with always Bowman dropping the big love.
Bowman's a gangster. Certified G. Bowman's a gangster. The people are gangsters.
This fight was gangster, man. Money Moicano's a gangster.
He's tough.
I cannot afford to lose. And then,
he could afford to lose, though. Respectfully to him, this fight he could afford to lose. It's like title fight. He made the money. Moicano's in an interesting spot because realistically, a Beneil Dariush rebooking doesn't sound bad. It's just, does he deserve bigger for doing the UFC that good favor? Granted, they also gave him the huge opportunity, but would it be out of the realm of possibility that Moicano fights someone else? It's just weird because Sarukian now needs one more. If they're not going to give Sarukian Makhachev next, Sarukian Michael Chandler, are they going to do Sarukian Oliveira too? It's just kind of a head scratcher because Makhachev versus Sarukian rebooked. I know it's unfortunate. I want to see that fight.
Gaethje's fighting Hooker.
Confirmed.
Winner of that.
Versus Moicano?
Versus fucking Arman Sarukian.
Winner of that versus Sarukian?
Do a little bracket. Yeah.
I just think the timeline of return, man. What if Sarukian wants to come back? So, bro, you think Gaethje and Hooker might not be out for a year after getting fucking the shit kicked out of each other? I don't know how much damage they're gonna do. Their styles, they're gonna go to war, man. It could be. I mean, it could be a quick recovery, but it could be several months away from fighting for both of them if they go throw down as they're capable of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Poirier Holloway. It's a very weird predicament. I like the Sarukian Makhachev rebooking personally. I would like to see that fight. I'm still interested in that fight. Oliveira obviously would be the front runner to then replace, if not the case. From Moicano, then maybe Michael Chandler would be the chance that he gets. But I feel like the UFC might end up doing Chandler Sarukian for some weird reason. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Mike lost to, Charles, but it's always fun to see Mike. That's a fun fight. I wouldn't hate that just to make Arman fight again.
Yeah. It's a punishment. That's what they're doing. They're punishing him.
Yeah,
they're
bro.
Punishing him.
The day before, bro. You knew you were injured, dog. Why the day before?
Brother, he have staph infection. You saw my video? It was popping. It was viral news, bro. I got over 50,000 views on Twitter on the staph infection thing. It went viral.
You're saying that. Yeah,
brother, you didn't see my news,
bro. You're so offended. I'm so sorry,
brother. This big news. I was MMA Zone has got like 170,000. They featured me in their video. Sarukian seemed to have a staph infection, brother, and I think that limited his weight cutting ability, which then caused potential back pain or kidney pain that pulled him out of the fight. Let me shout out Manziman, my gangster friend. Thank you for 777. The money line is straight double trouble with AJ and the Finch, bringing the goods. My guy, Manziman. Thank you for 777, big homie.
Thank you, Monzi. 777. Monzi made sure to give us the lucky number. That's my wifey's favorite number. Shout out.
Beautiful numbers.
Thank you, Monzi. Okay, wait, it's in your videos. Dana's panicking.
That's my recent one. That's my most recent. That thumbnail's heat with the green, right? I switched it up.
LOL, Dana's panicking.
He is
Alex Mejia
panicking.
versus Magomed Ankalaev. I already placed a bet on that one. Makhachev Moicano breakdown. Where the fuck is this? Staph infection. Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I gotta level up on AJ's channel, bro. I'm hanging out with my wife too much. I need to focus on AJ's channel.
I'll hang out with her. I don't need you getting in trouble with the wifey to fucking watch my videos.
My bad, babe.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. Hey, man. I'm glad Money Moicano stepped up.
Same.
Cool fight.
Cool fight for sure.
Yes, AJ and I will be the next UFC commentators we're working on.
Dude, at the end of the day, I already am. You know how many views that stream got? 100,000, my brother, for the fights. 100,000, my brother. I am a UFC analyst, brother.
Wow.
I am.
Celebrity guy. Wow.
I got recognized in person for the first time last week. That was crazy. Guy comes up, bro, is this you? I was like, yeah, how you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
What the fuck?
It was so funny, bro. Yeah,
I told you about the dude at UFC Gym Huntington Beach. He comes in, he's like, oh, you're you do the bets show? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you look a lot taller in person. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of comment is that?
No, I could see that. Because on camera, you really can't tell how tall up here. What did you say you were? 5'11", Finch?
Fuck. Tapology says 6 foot. We'll go with that.
Maybe
when I wake up fresh in the morning and my hair is a little then there's 6 foot. Yeah.
You know how tall I am, Finch?
Yeah, 5'5". What was it? 5'6".
No, for real, for a guess, for real.
Oh, really? You were standing next to Billy, so I'm trying to remember.
I'm 6'1", bro.
You're 6'1"?
Yeah.
He's cap.
What other heavyweight? No, 5'9", dog. I'm trolling.
Cap.
I'm 6'5", cool.
But hit me with the weight. I'm 185.
Right now I'm 200 pounds. I've been
200. Actually, I was 187 today. Why am I lying?
I gotta get down to your weight. That's the healthier weight. I'm thick boy, bro. I've been trying to push a lot, bro. Trying to fucking bulk it up, man.
I know. AJ the bodybuilder.
I feel like I've been powerlifting lately, to be honest.
Gotta roast them sometimes, guys. I gotta
5'5". Listen, I'm not a fan. If I was 5'5", though, for anybody 5'5" in chat, you wear that shit with pride, bro. You don't control your height. All you can control is your attitude, my friend.
He said you dick, son. He said you dick. Good for Islam. Islam's the #1 pound for pound in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even Dana knows.
Even Dana, finally. Let's keep running. I want to talk co-main event because the co-main event is one of the most badass fights we have seen in a long time. Merab Dvalishvili and Umar Nurmagomedov put it on. That right there is the culmination of skills everywhere. That is essentially the highest level of MMA on both sides. I mean, perfectly matched fight. Umar Nurmagomedov in the first 2 rounds, I was saying on the live stream, this dude looks amazing. Umar's incredible, but Merab is built different. Merab is built different. At the 3rd round, I saw something shift in Merab. He recognizes, hey, Umar, you feel that fight. I don't. He still was in the 1st round. He's not tired. He's busted up, but he's still coming forward. He doesn't stop. And when he started getting takedown attempts and he was getting close, he gets Umar down. He's in his face and he's taunting him. Merab entered like a flow state, unbelievable flow state. And I was just so impressed with how uncomfortable he made Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar was wearing the fight on his face. You could see he was getting tired. You could see he was like, all right, I got to keep Merab off of me. And Umar had to put a lot of effort to stay away from Merab as Merab just keeps coming forward, keeps coming forward. Even at the end of the fight, round 5, final sequence, I swear Merab could have went another 5 rounds without issue. The gas tank doesn't make sense. His cardio is goated, man. We talk about TJ Dillashaw back in the day with the EPO cardio. I think Merab's is better than that. Merab is a monster.
No EPO. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he's not. I think he is a work horse. And I love how you said, yeah, he's bleeding and he doesn't care. It's like, dude, you remember that video where he tries to jump in the frozen lake and he just cracks his fucking skull against the ice?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, he's like, I'm so stupid or whatever. I'll take his word for it. He is kind of dumb, but holy shit, is he tough. It's like, what's that old country song? You know, if you ain't smart, you got to be tough or whatever. That's him, bro. I butchered that. I forgot the actual lyrics.
But no, I give you
If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough or whatever it is, right? Bro, you could hit him in the head with a board. He don't give a fuck. Merab is coming forward. You better put him out. the amount of he shot 20 something takedowns.
30
takedowns.
30.
Who the fuck shoots 30 takedowns but Merab Dvalishvili? And you know, in my breakdown of the fight, I said the one thing you got to give Merab is that cardio is another level. And I said when I was watching with the people at UFC Gym Huntington Beach, I was like, Umar is going to get tired. I'm like, this pace is way too high. You know, Umar needed to green zone striking, slow it down a little bit, front kick, you know, dance around like Sugar Sean a little bit. You know, he needed that Merab who's like dancing around on the outside. That's not the Merab he got. He actually was putting pressure on him early. I had Umar in those early rounds, but man, Merab just turned that tide on him. Even in the second round, it started to turn. And then, you know, by the time you got to 4 or 5, it was just Merab just walking him down, taking him down, beating his ass, celebrating early, like he always does. Merab, why you gotta kiss people, bro? Why you got your hands up like this? Why are you fucking celebrating before the fight's over? Can you finish the fight, Merab? Maybe you guys like that shit. I don't know. But I think it's silly that, you know, Umar thinks he won or whatever. Like, I love a shout out to my guy Matt Evans. He's my assistant fitness manager at UFC Gym. He said in boxing, he's like, the best question to ask after a fight is, who would you rather be? Who would you rather be leaving that fight? Very clearly, you would rather be Merab.
Yeah, he won. He won the fight. Merab won. No doubt about it. It was close, but it was the right decision. I don't think that was a robbery. I think the first 2 rounds, Umar looked incredible. 3, 4, and 5, all competitive rounds, but Merab did more. He outdogged him, and he even cracked Umar bad. That's facts. So he broke his hand.
That's facts. Yeah. He broke his fucking hand on that big ass head. Fuck, man. You could hit that guy with anything, dude. He's still coming. That dude's a zombie. The Korean zombie? Nah, the fucking Georgian zombie.
Georgian zombie is real shit. He's built different, man. And it's interesting, though. After the fight, did you witness the commentary, the post-fight show, everything? They started pushing the controversial decision narrative.
Oh my God.
And they started pushing the rematch right away. They started getting after it. I'm like, they're trying to work this rematch. They're trying to do an angle for it already, man.
You know what? I think there's one more thing that I didn't touch on in the previous breakdown that I should have said, that I should have thought about, and that's this. Merab has more experience. You know, you saw that. You saw that the moment kind of got to Umar. You were saying it's the highest level fight. I won't necessarily disagree with you, but I will say that the shot selection was off for Umar. Like the timing and the shot selection, he wasn't that comfortable, AJ. He was fighting like it was his first title fight. How many people gassed in their first title fight? I don't want to bring up Francis Ngannou. There's a lot of other examples, but a lot of people get in their first title fight and they're like, oh my God. You know, I got emotional, you know, I blew my gas tank. I got excited. And Umar did that. Umar did not fight in a energy management efficient way. And I think that was, I don't want to say amateurish, but like it showed a lack of championship experience as to where Merab's fought just better competition, more names. Umar only really beat Corey Sandhagen. And that's something that Merab pointed out that people kind of laughed at or whatever. It actually came to fruition.
I think that Umar wasn't prepared for the pace. How could he be? He hasn't gone tooth and nail with all of the elite guys. He hadn't been battle tested in those compromised spots before. Ultimately, he lost, I feel, to the new bantamweight GOAT. I mean, they were saying Aljo's the bantamweight GOAT. I think Merab has a goated resume in the bantamweight division. He's beaten all of the elites from Marlon Moraes to Jose Aldo to Henry Cejudo to Sean O'Malley and now Umar Nurmagomedov. It's hard to deny him the GOAT status, and I match him up with any bantamweight ever. I honestly think he outworks all of them. But I still think it's compelling that Umar Nurmagomedov and Merab will probably meet again. I don't think this is the last time that we see these two tangle. It's just a matter of when as opposed to if. The UFC seems to be pushing, let's get them to rerun it that quick. But I actually think no. I actually love the idea of one more fight. I want Umar versus Petr Yan. I want to see Umar get tested. You think 2 more? Umar,
yeah, bro. He's young. He's not even old.
28 old. 28 years old. He's
28,
super
bro.
young.
Let him chill till he's 30. Yeah, fuck yeah. Give him a couple more fights.
Bro, him and Piotr Jan, how sick is that fight? Umar Nurmagomedov, Piotr Jan.
Yeah. Give him some tasks, man.
That's a big test.
They fast tracked the Team Khabib guys. They got love for Team Khabib. Yeah, it was too soon, and you don't want to be too hard on the guy, but in a way, he got exposed.
Certain aspects of his game got exposed for sure, but I think he'll come back better. I think Umar after this fight is better than before.
Yes, I think if he's just relaxed, if he's like, I don't think he was very conscious in the fight. I think it was kind of an out-of-body experience. He's reacting. He's the type of guy where he needs to set up this head kick on Merab. Merab is available to be kicked in the head, but you have to set it up. He's just kind of reacting to Merab, which is easy to do when Merab's fucking shooting 30 fucking takedowns, but knee him in the face. You have to set shit up on him. And so I think he'll learn a lot.
I was on the Umar Glaze train is what I'm hearing in chat. Listen, I still think Umar is phenomenal. You won't hear me walk that back. I think Umar is awesome. I want to see Umar Nurmagomedov fight another top contender and earn his keep to potentially challenge Merab in a rematch. It's just we're kind of in a weird scenario where Sean O'Malley is kind of waiting in the wings for another chance. And seemingly that O'Malley Dvalishvili would be the fight the UFC may tend towards. It's weird, man, but it's good. More options than one is good, but there's also a really compelling fight. Alexandre Pantoja versus Merab Dvalishvili could be crazy.
That's cool.
Like Pantoja getting a chance at double champ status. He's a good grappler.
I would take Merab, bro.
I would pick Merab all day, but it's just, I don't know if they feel he moves the needle enough. So, because then what is Figueiredo going to fight against Sean O'Malley or Nurmagomedov? Jan and O'Malley going to run it back. I kind of think the UFC wants either a Nurmagomedov or an O'Malley in a championship bantamweight fight against Merab next. That's what I see.
Yeah, O'Malley's ranked number 1. Bro, I kind of want to see O'Malley and Umar Nurmagomedov more. I think that would be interesting.
That would be a great fight.
I
think that would be really fun. I think Nurmagomedov will get O'Malley. I think it's a hard fight for O'Malley.
I kind of like that fight. I think you hit with Piotr Jan. That's cool. Yeah, Davison. I think he beats Cheeto. Yeah. I got love for Henry, man. I think Prime Henry's great, but at this point, my boy Henry might have some trouble, dog. Song Yadong and Henry's gonna be interesting. If Song can get past Henry, maybe that's one. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I hope he goes back to the drawing board. I hope they give him a couple fights before he gets into that title picture again. Great fight, fun fight. I had a jiu-jitsu black belt sitting next to me, and he goes, see, I didn't really like that fight. I'm like, what the fuck? I love that fight. I love that fight. That was
why didn't he like that fight?
He wants, he doesn't like this like take down, let him up thing that Merab does. I do.
It works. It's fighting. It's not jiu-jitsu. It's not boxing.
Stop him.
He's room for stand them up.
Choke him if you can choke him.
That's crazy.
Knock him out if you can knock him out.
I would rather see all facets of the game, like what we saw in that fight. I thought that was true high-level fighting, man, everywhere, because it's a blend of everything. You better be good at everything to fight either one of these guys, Merab specifically, because the gas tank doesn't dwindle. Nobody, bro, I don't think anybody's beating Merab. Look at the top 15. What, is Mario Batista going to beat him? Is that the last hope, bro? Mario Batista gets past him?
Knee him in the fucking head. Like, he shot 30 times, bro. Knee him in the face.
What are we going to do? Vinicius Oliveira, fast track him if he
beats
what Saeed? He beats Saeed Nurmagomedov, title shot. Vinicius, that's it.
That's why I was saying, Umar, set up this head kick, but he was just reacting. Jose? I don't know. No, I think Merab's running the table on these guys at this point. Yeah. We'll see what's up. I mean, we'll see what the matchup is. We'll see what the circumstances are. I don't think Merab's unbeatable. I mean, maybe I'll pitch the other side. Like, Merab's got a lot of holes in his striking, but when he puts pressure like that and he can get you a little tired, you're fucked, bro. It's like when the semi truck starts rolling downhill, good luck stopping it. When Merab's going and it's the third round and you're a little tired, yeah, dude, you're fucked. You really gotta set him up clean and knock him out clean. Which is not impossible, which can be done. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but there's, a training partner of his who's like, yeah, I hit him with big shots in training. I could see somebody hitting him. I didn't say that.
But Patchy Mix is one of the best bantamweights on the world too. and they train together a lot. And I think they've both made each other better. Patchy Mix would be very interesting as an addition to the UFC. That's the only guy. That's a fighter that I really hope gets a UFC chance because
Yeah.
he matches up well with Merab because of his wrestling base and his cardio too.
Patricio Pitbull, Patchy Mix, Paul Hughes, right? Even AJ McKee, I'd still like to see. I mean, there's some of these guys in like that, like lightweight, featherweight, bantamweight.
Usman Nurmagomedov, the brother of
Of
Umar.
course. How can I forget about Usman?
Aaron Pico. Dude, they might be signing Aaron Pico.
That's
Aaron
sick.
Pico, the UFC's
Aaron
interested
Pico
in.
is exciting to watch, bro. Aaron Pico would be tremendous.
Get Pico in the damn UFC already, man.
Fuck yeah. If you guys haven't seen Aaron Pico, you are tripping. Aaron Pico's just so fun to watch. Everything he throws is boom. Just he has so much, power in his shots. He's a little, fucking MMA Canelo puncher with a great wrestling background.
Yeah, I like Pico.
Fast switch. Just he's putting bones through your head, man. He is a true power puncher. Aaron Pico's fun to watch. And of course, Usman Nurmagomedov. I mean, I kept hearing people say all week, Umar Nurmagomedov is clearly the best Nurmagomedov striker. These motherfuckers don't watch Bellator. I think Usman Nurmagomedov striking is even better.
I think that we need to get the best guys from PFL that really move the needle into the UFC. Because right now, the gap between the Bellator that you and I loved, Finch, and the PFL level is different as far as actual fan appeal and interest. At one point, there was a lot of interest in Bellator. At one point, there was a lot of interest in MMA outside of the UFC. Present day, the PFL is not a mainstream organization. Yes, you can make money fighting for the PFL, but I don't really think you can make massive name for yourself. Now, granted, Umar Nurmagomedov is big in the MMA space for sure. Excuse me, Usman Nurmagomedov, but he is a Nurmagomedov. Paul Hughes, who's fighting him, I know who he is, but I don't think he's a household name. I would love to see some of these guys that truly have elite caliber skills get a chance in the octagon. And I think that it starts with Aaron Pico. I think Patchy Mix could be next. I think even Patricio Pitbull, there's a possibility he gets signed to the UFC. With Usman Nurmagomedov's contract potentially on his last fight, I've heard, could see him signed to the UFC. It'll be nice. I want to bring some guys over, man. I don't want to see some of these guys with hyper elite skills waste time outside of the UFC. Because you can spend your whole career outside of the UFC, but in this modern,
so many fans miss it. So many people miss your career.
This is not Pride FC. Pride, Fedor still is goated, right? Because Pride at one point was 1-to-1 with UFC. Yeah. Even Strikeforce at one time. Strikeforce was closer, right? It's seemingly this is how I envision it. Pride and UFC like this. At one point, Pride was here, UFC was here. Then, Strikeforce is a little lower, but still a lot of respect on Strikeforce. Then Bellator, a little lower, but a lot of respect on Bellator. And now it's dwindled. It's kind of out of the picture. UFC has reached a new high. Yeah. And I think the PFL is not nearly as rated as a Bellator from 10 years ago. So if you're outside of the UFC, man, shit.
Yeah,
it's not the move.
Something's not sexy about PFL right now. They need to figure that out. I agree with you. Y'all are tripping with the Patchy Mix hate. He's fucking phenomenal. I give you gym stories all day, but I'll shut the fuck up. Don't sleep on Paul Hughes, Finch. He ain't no slouch. I ain't sleeping on Paul Hughes no more. God damn. When he beat AJ McKee, I said, oh shit. He's that good.
He not beating Usman Nurmagomedov though. Chill. Usman's good.
Khabib said his name when Khabib was talking about Irish fighters versus Dagestan fighters. He's like, who Ireland have? He's like, McGregor and Paul Hughes. He named Paul Hughes.
Ian Gary. We'll give him one more. Hey, thank you for 11 months of membership, Pick'em. We appreciate you, my brother. You're a gangster, my friend.
Shout out,
Pick'em. Yeah. Shout out.
Was there a light heavyweight fight?
There was a tooth and nail war that took place at light heavyweight between Yuri Prochazka and Jamal Hill. And Prochazka put the business on Jamal, not without some trouble. Now, granted, he dropped him in the first round, but the second round, Jamal Hill started finding the target and was having success. But coming round 3, Prochazka refused to be denied, man. and he ends up getting a 3rd round TKO. His head movement was really good in this fight. He looks slick out there, avoiding some big shots from Jamal. I know you were a hype, Finch, because Prochazka has been your guy in this matchup for a while, man. You were on him early.
I've had money on Prochazka for almost 2 months, bro. Fuck yeah, I needed that. Fuck yeah, that was fun. That was a fun fight. You saw Jamal Hill's face afterwards at the bar. Did you see the bar where they cheers and they drank together? Bro, Jamal Hill looks like E.T.
He got fucked up, man. He got swollen, man. He got cracked with some heavies, man. Yuri Prochazka in that fight, he looked good, but he ain't beating Pereira, though. That's what I thought. He ain't beating Ankalaev. Like, I didn't see the proper adjustments. Yes, he beats a good fighter in Jamal Hill, but to become the champ, he's still showing me too many vulnerabilities. And after the fight, he calls out Pereira. He wants that trilogy fight. It's crazy, huh? He won't be denied.
So many haters on the Yuri pick. So many people picking Jamal Hill. Yuri got the plus money again. I think I've had 2 or 3. There was like 3 bets. I had like 3 bets on Yuri. Just when the odds would move plus money, I'm like, I'll take more. Yeah, I did not think Jamal was the answer to Yuri Prochazka. Albeit, Yuri gets in these wild fights. So, you roll the dice when you bet on Yuri. I mean, I have no illusion that he's a solid pick like an Umar, or excuse me, like a Islam a Makhachev or a Khabib or something like that, where they have like a low risk style. That is not his style. His style is a high risk style. But did you have fun? Did you enjoy the fight? Isn't this what we all want at the end of the day, to have a good time? So it was fun, man. Shout out to Yuri. What a fucking guy. Shaved his head for the cancer girl. Fucking gets an emphatic, awesome fight. Great knockout. Drinking. He apparently had gay sex afterwards. Did you see this video?
Did you? Oh my God. No, I didn't see that. What? I thought you were saying the fuck man joke that he said, fuck man. I want fuck man. That was funny. Pereira, what did he say?
I did not send you that.
No,
bro, I'm sending this to you live right now. It's not a long video. You have to watch this. I'm sending it to you on the gram, on Instagram right now. This is funny as fuck, bro.
Oh shit.
This is funny. I'll just send it to AJ DeVito Fitness.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
All right, I just sent it to you. I'm gonna play the audio for everybody. Is that fine?
I think it's fine. Is it ESPN copyrighted or no?
Whatever.
I don't think so.
Before I let you go, I gotta know, how do you celebrate a win? What does having fun look like for you?
I took a crazy guy from my village to here to see this event, and they are here. And today I will bring them to my hotel, and they will see something.
Well, listen, let's leave it at that before I let you go.
What? Yuri.
I think he's taking him to the strip club. Like that, to be honest, man.
He said, I will take them to my hotel. Yo, where's the translator at, dog?
Holy shit.
What the fuck are you talking about, Yuri?
Holy shit.
Yuri, you are tripping, funny, bro.
Oh, shit. Yuri's something else, bro. Yuri's something else. His English is testy, it's right on point.
Why
he says crazy gay? Shit. Listen, I thought that was Borat.
Why are you gay? You ever see that video where the black dude's talking to the like lesbian woman who I guess is maybe trans? I actually don't remember the interview.
Oh yeah, the African interview.
Yeah. He's like, why are you gay?
Yeah. That's funny as hell.
Yuri, why are you gay?
We're getting canceled, bro. It's 2025 MMA YouTube. Probably was on the feature preview.
Hey, if Yuri wants to fuck some dudes in his hotel room, that's his business.
It's his business.
He's putting it on blast out here. We
respect it, Yuri. Whatever you do, man, just be safe, my brother.
At least I think Yuri's pitching, dog. I don't you know what I mean?
I think Yuri, he's a home run hitter. I've heard, man.
Yo,
that's
Yuri.
funny,
I hope you had a great night, bro. Those village dudes, they weren't ready.
That's funny as fuck. Holy shit! Listen, Finch, I want to quickly go through the couple more fights. I guess we can do some quick shouts. I think they're worthwhile. Kevin Holland, call it a career, my brother. They're easy.
I told you, motherfuckers.
That was too easy, man. It was
I
too
told
easy.
you, motherfuckers. I put this out. I gave this as a bet.
DeRitter sub?
DeRitter sub, baby.
That's a good
I
call.
gave DeRitter money line out, and then for the wild card, I did Eileen Perez and DeRitter sub. Shout out to the folks in
That
the
is a
premium
wild card.
channel. Come see us this week for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships if you like money.
There we go. Finchman sounds like Floyd Mayweather. I couldn't tell the difference, my man. Holy shit. Talbot Barsalos, you all right with this one, Finch? What do you think?
Fuck. No, I fucked this one up for sure. Yeah, Peyton
Dude,
Talbot
Peyton
getting
Talbot.
out wrestled was wild. His wrestling looked good before. What the fuck?
I guess maybe
Bro,
against strikers, but then he met a strong Brazilian and he got bodied, bro.
dog. He got
Body.
he got control. He got smushed. I mean, I saw his defensive wrestling looking good against lower level competition, I guess. It just his reactions look nice. He uses his hips well. He understands, like, he just looks so strong in there. I didn't think he would get, outmanned like that. It was man against boy, man. Barcelos put it on him.
Barsalos did his thing, man. Chat, also do your thing. We need some more likes up in here, man. Make sure you guys hit that like
Run
button.
it up.
Show some love for the stream. I'll do a ripskis for the people when we get halfway to 100. Let's get it, bro. Let's quickly run through a couple more. All right. I know Almeida is probably fighting Gan. Dude, he made easy money of Spivak. That was clean. It was a good performance. Gushkov, Elakana, he got controlled early, but he choked him out twice in the fight. 2 finishes, essentially.
Stayed away from this one.
And then Tagiru Lembekov doing what needed to be done with
Got
Clayton Carpenter. Soul Pie, Lock City Parlay for
Got
me.
it.
Him and Makhachev hits.
Got
Let's
it.
go.
Net.
Nakamura got exposed bad, my brother. Exposed bad, my brother. He got bodied, dude. He got his ass kicked, man. Easy money. Gaffarov's too good. Nakamura's overrated as fuck, dude.
Bro, I was training a client at this time, so I'm like, looking at the TV, I'm like, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
I gotta watch this one back.
He got bodied. Hosa Perez wrestling came in handy. You can't give up takedowns. Even if you land more strikes, if you're giving up takedowns, not doing significant damage, doesn't matter. She didn't do anything. She was the third round. I thought she won. I thought 30-27 was weird, but no, she didn't do
People
enough,
ask
man.
me, they say, what's your favorite dog of the card? I said the twerk queen herself. I said twerk queen herself is getting it done. She's shaking it in LA. So hell yeah. Happy to get this one.
We got a question. Wait, for which card? Next week's card?
Hey, before I restart the beginning, I need you both to give me a fighter you both are going to bet on with 100% confidence. Brother, if you bet on a fist fight with 100% confidence, you are a silly person, okay? 90% confidence is different, but 100? I mean, you got to be talking about me versus some like 4-year-old or some shit. 100% confidence is wild.
I think that for me, Xavier, ask me on a live stream tomorrow, and the picks drop Sunday for me, bro. I got to do my due diligence. I'm not giving out too many early leans because I don't want to be, I don't want to be guessing early. I want to be confident. Dawson Fahea, Dawson comes through.
I've got a 95% confident pick that I will drop on my show right after this for BKFC.
Right. Boom. There we go. We got a 95% confidence call coming. Bakayev beat the shit out of Reese. This made me happy, Finch. Bakayev beat the hell out of him. I like Bakayev. He's a
short
gangster.
notice, too. Damn.
Dude's a gangster.
You're rooting for these Russians, huh? Fucking traitor.
Listen, at the end of the day, I don't think I'm a traitor. I'm allowed to root, bro. You know that I share the same bloodline, my brother, with these guys. I took the DNA
Italian,
test.
bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, but in Italian blood, I got the DNA test. It also has the Caucasus Mountain blood in me, bro. Yeah, man.
Cap.
Swear to God. My grandfather did it too. My grandma and grandpa both got the DNA test. Like 30% Caucasus Mountains. Yeah. So I'm essentially Dagestan.
DNA test.
I got Dagestan blood, my brother.
100%.
Brother, I Dagestan, brother. I am Habib. Brother, what you think?
No wonder he's always rocking the OVs. EVs.
That's it, bro. It's just I have to stick with the people. There's no Italians doing well. I got to go with somebody. At least I got something to fucking root for.
Got you. All right. Now I know.
Finch, before we get to bare knuckle,
let's do it.
I just want to say to the people, thank you for tuning in, but not enough likes right now, my brother. Come on, bro. What are we doing?
What's up with that, guys?
What are we doing? I need to do a rip. I'm in the fucking mood, man.
Like
Me and Finch are talking card. We got no fights this weekend. We got no fights this weekend, man. I want to do a rip. I have a fucking
like it up.
line.
So we can break down these bare knuckle fights, guys. Come on.
I got the CBD line in my hand, my brother. listen, Habib would not be proud, man. Habib would not be proud. But at the end of the day, Habib, this joint's not for you, my friend. This CBD joint is not for you. Straight CBD lying up in here, bro. Never touch the THC, my brother. I'm doing a rip, Finch. I got to do it. I'll go off cam.
Yeah, run it. Go ahead.
I'll get off cam if I got to. I got to get out
I just like to stream myself. How are we at 45 likes and 117 people live? What the fuck is going on over here? That means
just
the
didn't like
average guy
the show.
watching didn't like it, or gal. I know we got a few female listeners, and you count for two. Okay, if you're a female and you put up with me and AJ's bullshit, you're a gem. Okay, somebody's gonna be lucky to have you someday. All right, shout out to you.
My female subscribers, man. Certified gangsters. Certified G's.
100%. Guys, Eddie Alvarez is about to fight Jeremy Stephens, and it's a good one. It's a fun one. It's not a prime Eddie Alvarez. It's not a prime Jeremy Stephens, but I think Jeremy Stephens will closer to prime, which makes it more of a fun fight, a harder fight to predict. You know, AJ didn't love the bare knuckle card, but if you dig into it, some of these other matchups, we got a guy from PFL, we got an Ultimate Fighter veteran. There are some fun fights on the BKFC card, so I'm excited for Saturday.
We got over 50 likes. Thank you, Savages. Okay, so Finch and I said we're going to do a little BKFC. He's going to take it one step further. He's covering pretty much the full card, but I think that I would be doing a disservice to the, Savages who just want to know if I didn't join them. So, Finch, we're going to talk Knucklemania. This coming Saturday is BKFC's Knucklemania show. Now, I feel as though, and you correct me if I'm wrong, this card's kind of flown under the radar a little bit. It doesn't have the same hype as some Knucklemanias that we've witnessed in the past. Normally, Mike Perry leads the way in Knucklemania, and that kind of, sells itself, but not on this card. So let's talk about, some Knucklemania. You want to get on the show one day? We'll do another members join the show stream, Hybrid Nation. You can talk, Hybrid Nation in chat's got 30 pro MMA fights, my brother.
Is that right?
That's serious.
Hybrid Nation, respect.
Yeah,
bro.
He's real deal.
Put some respect on it.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
This card's flowing a little under the radar. I mean, I even logged on to, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships website. They were still promoting the Pachanga event on it was Sunday night. It was Monday morning, like it's after midnight, and they're still promoting like, dog, fucking switch the thing. Like it's time. All right. McGregor, get on this, bro.
I know. He's too busy. He's at the inauguration with Jake Paul and Logan, bro. He's hanging out.
That, man.
What the fuck is he doing? He's having too much fun.
Totally.
Listen, Finch, Knucklemania main event. I'm picking Eddie Alvarez to beat Jeremy Stephens. Eddie was cracking Mike Perry when they fought.
Yeah.
I busted open. It got stopped. Jeremy Stephens can throw with hands. He can do it all, man. Listen, Jeremy Stephens is a good fighter. Beating Bobby Taylor and Jimmy Rivera is cool, but it doesn't tell me that you can beat Eddie Alvarez in a bare knuckle fight. Eddie, naturally bigger, explosive still, in Philly, at home. He's going to drop the ball. I just have a hard time seeing that. Finch, you know who I'm going for, brother. I'm going for Eddie Alvarez taking it home.
Look, me too, but I was watching like the countdown show and whatnot. Eddie Alvarez looking a little softer.
Really?
A little softer.
Really?
Because in the UFC, he was jacked. I saw him before he fought Chad Mendez. I saw him that night. What am I saying? I was at the fucking event. He was jacked. He was big. He was a lot. He was completely inflated. Okay. He doesn't look like that to me right now. So I'm wondering what the supplementation is. I'm wondering what's going on.
What are you saying? He's taking something?
I'm saying he's not.
You're saying he's not?
He's looking a little, those arms.
You're saying he should be, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he looked. Well, no, what? I didn't say that. Quit putting words in my mouth. Jesus, is AJ's MSNBC? Is this a Trump review? What the fuck is
Welcome
going on
to
here?
AJ's version of CNN, bro. ANN.
What the fuck? So you're saying you hate Muslims, like whatever, have to be Trump. Are you going to pardon people who beat police officers? Like, what the fuck?
That's funny as hell.
I
bro.
literally just heard the mask
Oh,
of that.
shit.
I was watching that while I was eating dinner before I went on this.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I do think Eddie Alvarez wins this fight. I think Eddie Alvarez is a better fighter.
Yeah.
If you watch Jeremy Stevens in bare knuckle fighting championships, Bobby Taylor's putting big right hands on him. They're in a fist fight. Jeremy Stevens can go 5 rounds. He is tough. He does kind of walk forward with his hands up. He's got a good parry game in general, sticks a decent jab, has the overhand always, just loops, big shots when he can find shots, but it's fairly basic. And Eddie Alvarez beat my former coach, Pat Curran. Eddie Alvarez has fought Justin Gaethje, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He's fought so many guys who've got good hands and found ways to, look good in those fights and win many. He knocked out Rafael dos Anjos. I mean, he's fought a lot of names and a lot better talent than Jeremy Stevens. So based on the body of work, I will have faith in the skill set and the expertise of Eddie Alvarez. And like you said, he didn't look bad against Mike Perry either. Probably gave Mike Perry the best fight we've seen and bare knuckle, against him. So I'm going to go with Eddie Alvarez, but it's not without any reservations. If I had to put a, who's closer to their prime, I think Jeremy Stevens is actually probably closer to his prime. I think Eddie Alvarez is 1 or 2 fights away from this being over. Maybe there's an advantage to having this in Philadelphia. Maybe home field advantage really does matter. I'm leaning Alvarez.
You're leaning Alvarez, which I think is a pretty respectable call, as am I. Jeremy Stevens is a dog. He's got heart. Shout out Vivian. What a gangster. Best live MMA show. Let's go. Yo, Finch, you know what I wish we had today? I wish we had a fighter interview, bro. I should have fucking tried to get some. I try sometimes, but it's like
talk about. We're fucking still
I wish, you know what I wish we had though? I wish we could get every single fucking week, like for the off weeks, you get somebody from a recent pay-per-view. When we get that type of polling power, I'm going to be excited for that because I think that'd be cool. Imagine you had somebody from the feature prelim or maybe even a good main card, open or something like that.
Well, if you guys saw today on my social, I've got me and the fucking man, Marab. I got me and Marab on my social right now. So that's up. At Mike Finch MMA.
Let's go.
I could have called Ben Rothwell.
Big Ben.
I got Ben in my Rolodex.
Big Ben, he's gonna do well. He's fighting this weekend, man. He's the next fight that we're gonna talk about. I think that's a perfect segue. Ben Rothwell is fighting for the bare knuckle title against Mick Terrell. In essence, this is true bare knuckle fight. You got American contender, British champion. This date backs to the old era. I feel like we're in 1900s, maybe even 1800s. I got to be honest with you, man. I respect Mick Terrell's boxing game, but Ben Rothwell's a big, strong motherfucker. Ben Rothwell can fight, and I think he can walk Mick Terrell down and make it dirty on the inside. I think the uppercuts in close. I think Ben Rothwell gives Mick Terrell the business. Now, if he gets caught up in a boxing match from range, yes, it's trouble. But if he closes that fucking gap like an animal, closing distance, throwing hard on the inside, I think he's dropping Mick Terrell. And I've been a Mick Terrell believer for a long time. I saw Mick Terrell fight live. I was a fan of Mick Terrell. I remember when he lost to Arnold Adams and then he beat him in the rematch. I was pissed when he lost because I picked him leading up to that fight. I had 2,000 subscribers at the time, but I was able to get into bare knuckle by saying I have a YouTube, bro. It was lit, bro. It was pretty lit. I think, it was lit. It's before I ever got the BKFC job or anything. I think it was pre-Moneyline, to be honest. But I got in. I got to go watch the fights. I got to tell you, man, I am going to go with Big Ben Rothwell, but it's a blind prediction. I'll tell you this beforehand, Finch. These are blind picks because I'm feeling like supreme confidence. I'm better when I'm just going in blind. From what I've seen, I'm seeing Ben Rothwell. Finch, am I crazy for picking Big Ben over a good boxer?
Of course you're not crazy, but I'm picking Mick Terrell. I got the heavyweight champ. I think Mick Terrell is going to have an answer for Big Ben Rothwell finally. First off, he's a big motherfucker too, okay? Mick Terrell is what, 6'3", 250? I mean, it's not easy to push around Mick fucking Terrell either. 9-1 in bare knuckle fighting championships, Muay Thai and kickboxing experience. He beat up Lorenzo Hunt. That shit was impressive. Now, Lorenzo Hunt, albeit a very different opponent than Ben Rothwell. Lorenzo Hunt trying to blast in there full speed. Mick Terrell dropped him and broke his fucking arm. Mick Terrell's a big, powerful dude too. So when these guys buck, I think they are going to go toe to toe, and it's going to be two unstoppable forces. That being said, I like the straight cross of Mick Terrell. I do think he catches Big Ben Rothwell. It's going to be hard to put Big Ben away. He's so tough, man. We were talking about how you could hit Marab with a board. You could hit Big Ben with a board too. The thing is the speed. I like the straight punching, and Big Ben's been able to like hang in the clinch with the single tie plum and beat some of these guys up. You're not really going to do that well, I think, against a Mick Terrell. He's real good in those single collar ties. Again, he was a professional Muay Thai fighter. He was a pro kickboxer. He's very familiar with the single tie plum. He's very familiar with, I think, the overall style that Big Ben Rothwell brings. Big Ben Rothwell's fucking huge. I know that. I've hung out with Big Ben plenty of times at XFO events. I've been at his gym. I've sparred his guys. He made me go grab other shin guards because my shin guards were too thin. And then I found out why, because they spar 100% over at Big Ben Rothwell's gym. So I know him. I've watched his whole career very closely. I do think that at 43 years old, you're about to see a speed difference, and you're about to see the first guy in bare knuckle fighting championships who could put it on him. I think Mick Terrell could finish him.
Wow. Okay. Mick Terrell can finish him. I respect the call. Hernanov's a big bare knuckle fan. He's in chat, bro. He said no chance for Rothwell.
Yo,
he's telling me I'm crazy. We got a little mixed review.
Man.
Interesting. I'm excited to see what the odds are like, bro, because I can't find odds either. Bare knuckle.
Yeah, nothing's out.
Betting odds on a fucking Monday, bro. What's going on?
Can
Can we
look
talk
at that site I mentioned that we shouldn't even plug, but I did mention.
I'll give you the odds. Eddie Alvarez, maybe minus 200, minus 150. I'm going to say Mick Terrell, Ben Rothwell is going to be close, man. I think the odds are going to be close.
I'm looking for the odds right now, too.
They don't exist yet. That's
Damn.
kind of crazy to me. They don't exist yet, man. Come on.
How dare they? All right.
Does Technology have odds? Let's see.
No.
Wow. Nothing's got odds. Shit. Wow. Damn, son. Let me check right now. Nope. Nothing. Odds not available yet.
Thank you, Hernandov. Hernandov pick flip for us. Thank you, Hernandov. I appreciate that.
Let's go. He was picking him the whole time, bro. He was picking him the whole time.
Oh, okay.
He was with you.
Oh, Rothwell, no chance. Oh,
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Read that wrong.
All right.
Yo, it's a good fight. That's a really fun heavyweight fight. I'm going to very much enjoy it. Of course, Big Ben Rothwell is a grizzly bear. You can't ever count him out.
You can't count him out. And then fight before that, which is high stakes featured fight. You got ladies going after it. Taylor Starling and Beck Rawling. I got to go with Beck Rawling to win. I mean, her losses are to what? Christine Ferea, dominant champ. And she lost to who? Britain Hart. And then I look on the other side. Yes, two of those names that we've seen losses for Rawling are also Starlings, but Jade Masson Wong also handed it to Starling as well. And I don't know, man. I can't get that fucking loss against Vishen's out my mind for her. I just feel like Beck Rawlings can outdog her. When I see Starling in the fight against Pereira, the way that she bailed out of that fight, I was like, okay, if she gets cracked real hard, she could get, a little bit of a confidence dip. So I'm going to go with Beck, Rowdy Beck. She's going to win a decision.
Not fair. Okay.
Why?
This is why that's not fair. Because if you look at her other fights, I mean, look at her with, what was it, Melanie Shaw? I mean, there's a few of them. I'm missing a couple names here, but Taylor's been in some dog fights where she showed toughness. There's like the popular picture of her like sticking her bloody tongue out with the fucking mouse on her eye. Like, yo, she could dig deep too. I agree. I had that same opinion when I saw Christine Ferreira just blow her out of the water, and let's just call a spade a spade. She quit. That was the only time that happened. So whatever the fuck that was, it's, every other fight she's been tough and she showed her toughness. So Taylor, I got you. Okay. I got you on the toughness. That's not the part I'm worried about, because Beck Rawlings is not the type to like go out there with big power punches and blow you out like a Christine Ferreira is capable of. Beck Rawlings though, hands up, chin tucked, good parry game, makes you hit her elbows if you go to the body. Taylor never goes to the body. It won't even be a problem. She's going to be able to walk forward, shoot straight jabs at you, and I think win the fight. I agree. Taylor's good at kind of just hitting girls who have bad defense because she's got bad defense, and she just has like a high output. Like Taylor's really good. First off, Starling is a badass last name for just like this young, female fighter who's a beautiful woman. But it's a big deal that her defense is not that clean, because Beck Rawlings, after parrying something or blocking something, boom, boom, should be able to hit her right back. I do think Beck Rawlings wins this decision.
I like Beck Rawlings on the cards too. Same pick, bro. Same pick. Now, Finch, these are some little early breakdowns, but there's still other fights in the card. How many more are you covering? Pretty much the whole main thing?
I got most of the fights, all right? I didn't get the first couple prelims.
That's fine.
Because I guess I could still look into them, but sometimes it's hard to find footage on those early prelims. This ain't the UFC, folks. However, I do got, locks down the card that we haven't talked about. I'm going to be breaking down every single fight that I liked for betting over on my show right after this. All right. I'll make my blurry thumbnail. I'll get it's too legendary at this point.
This one, it's a meme.
I'll get the blurry thumbnail, and I will break down my most confident bare knuckle fighting championships bets for Knucklemania right after this. I'll see you guys in a few.
Let's go. Now, Finch, before we close the show off, we have to quickly react to some breaking news. I really want to hear your reaction. I have a video where I reacted to this fight, and I'll drop that link in the live chat towards the end. Magomed Ankalaev challenges Alex Pereira for gold at UFC 313. It is during Ramadan, which I thought was interesting, right? Very, very exciting. I love this. I want to hear your early thoughts on this fight, Finch.
Woo! I feel like I gotta keep this one close to the chest. I already placed a bet on this fight. It's a really fun one, right? Because we're gonna see. I'm not gonna give you my pick, but we're gonna see Poatan get a wrestler at a high level who can also box with him, who's beaten good competition. Finally, right? We're going to get him against what you could consider a bad matchup, or at least historically for Poatan, what you could look at as a bad matchup. When Poatan was younger in the UFC, I kept saying, like, bro, Chael Sonnen could come out of retirement and beat this guy. As time has gone on, he's shown, as AJ said, an ability to slow things down on the ground. He's shown improved takedown defense for people who did try to take him down, albeit those are strikers, majority strikers. It's going to be hard for Yuri Prochazka to take him down. It's going to be hard for et cetera, Israel Adesanya, fucking, Jamal Hill. How are these guys going to take him down? Here's a guy who's a pure, true, thoroughbred wrestler who is also capable of striking with him. So it'll be a really fun one, man. Poatan, I ain't got to tell you guys, the most dangerous striker in the UFC right now. He's just got dynamite and a fucking nuclear warhead, and he's down to put those on you. He's bound to put those on you at some point in the fight. Calf kicks are the best in the sport right now. The guy has championship level experience in the UFC at this point, even though he doesn't have that many MMA fights. You got to love Poatan and respect where he's at. It's a badass fight.
Let's go. Shout out Hybrid Nation. Thank you for 199, my brother. What's up, gentlemen? Appreciate the shout out, AJ Maga, my friend. Thank you, Hybrid Nation.
Inauguration day. He's hyped.
Ooh, he's hyped. Let's go, Hybrid. Listen, bro, I literally have an in-depth video where I talked about this fight for 20 minutes. And, it's a mix of news and it's a mix of reaction, but there's also a quality breakdown in it. So I'll link you guys that up to head over there, because I know Finch is planning on doing his live stream, and I'm thinking that the timelines might work out perfectly. Probably about the time this thing finishes, maybe 15, 20 minutes, Finch man is going to be going live. I'm going to link Finch's channel in the chat so you guys can run over there and then, give him a live watch, bro. Show him some love, man.
Let's go, man. I
Finch
appreciate
going
that.
live.
We'll be breaking down bare knuckle fighting championships. Knucklemania 5 going down in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I just had a cheesesteak last week, just getting ready for it. Come see the pics, the Bix, And I'll be dropping my bets. So in my premium channel, I'm dropping my favorite bets this week for bare knuckle fighting championships. If you want to jump in, we're doing it in the normal channel this week. Fuck it. I was going to make a full BKFC channel, do it all different. Fuck it. I got my normal betting channels right now. So in the free channel, I'll give you guys a pick or two, and definitely in the premium channel, and I'm gonna give you what I'm betting on this weekend for bare knuckle fighting championships. If you already bought like the year paid in full, that's just love to you guys. It's just a free card you didn't even expect. If you do the monthly or the weekly, hop in. I'll see you guys on the
Yo,
dark.
you see the Guru raid up in here? Look at that. Guru raids it. We got 277 folks up in here. Well, listen.
Shout out MMA Guru. Hey, we
Fanatics.
got love for MMA Guru.
Let's
Who
go.
did he pick over the week? I'm interested to see. Did he have Eileen Perez like I did? Did he have fucking Reynard the Ritter submission like I did? How did the Guru do? Let us know. Let us know, Guru fans.
John Smith, thank you, Guru. Thank you to Guru sending his regards. I'm glad to see it. You know, I hope one day Guru gets me during the lunchtime live Q&A, bro, because those Monday to Friday, we're bringing the thunder. Listen, Guru Raid, I had a feeling that he was going to do it tonight. MMA Guru up in here. Thank you, Joe Rogan. I saw Guru was live and someone in chat was like, yeah, bro, he's going to raid you at the end. To be honest, I didn't believe it. But, yo, shout out to the Guru fanatics, bro.
Let's
you should
go,
hit.
man.
To
Hey,
the
I
people
watch
watching,
MMA Guru too, AJ. MMA Guru is very, very entertaining. All right. He has some entertaining takes.
He's a good man.
Always
Listen, Guru and me
see what-
collab at 100K, Finch. I already talked to him. I said 100K. My brother, we get 100K. If you're watching from Guru's channel and you're disappointed because Guru's not streaming as often, hit the subscribe button because I'm streaming twice a day, bro. So keep it locked in. It's not just Moneyline. We're doing savagery. And look at Guru. Here he is. He drops a little something. I legit had RDR round 1 sub, rear naked choke, but I had Hill and Umar. It's all good, Guru. It's all good. You had Hill on the show, though, to be fair. Let me ask you, Guru. Did you get in the Hill interview sway you, bro? Because you always say you're going to be non-biased. I got to know. Did getting that interview sway you? Was like, oh, fuck, man. He's coming on. I want to know from Guru himself if he did or not.
All right, I'll admit I also had Umar. I mean, Marab, you could just hit him in the head with a board. You could hit him in the head with anything. He's got cardio for days. He's a problem. I didn't respect that one either. But Hill, come on, MMA Guru. Yuri Prochazka, I bet on in fucking October or whenever the odds dropped. I've been a Hill hater, so I think he showed Hill some love because he came. Remember, he picked Patty Pimblett. Guru, I watch your show. He picked Patty Pimblett after Patty came on, and then Patty fucking whoops Bobby Green's ass. I'm like, oh man, Guru got lucky on that one. Thank you for stopping by, MMA Guru. You're a gentleman.
Nah, I always had Hill, to be fair. Didn't expect head movement Yuri to appear. Bro, Yuri with defense becomes a mythical fighter, but I still question it, man. I feel like me and Finch too, we've been thinking when we watch Jamal Hill that his level is not as high as like he's reached, right? He became champ because of an optimal circumstance, but like I don't think he ever beats Magomed and Ankalaev. I honestly think that he has a difficult fight, even with Rakic. I think Rakic a hard matchup for him, but I respect the pick. And the interview was good. Low key, Guru, you turned me into like, I don't know, more indifferent on Jamal than ever before. I was like, Jamal's a good dude, actually, when you hear him talking in an interview opposed to his vids.
I've been a hater, all right? Before Jamal Hill fought Alex Pereira, I said, this guy's an amateur. His style sucks. He's going to get beat up. He's going to get knocked out. I've been a hater from the jump. So I actually did not catch that interview. But I will say, MMA Guru, I catch a lot of your content. You are an extremely entertaining analyst. So shout out to you. You're a gentleman for bringing your crowd.
Yeah, thanks, Guru. I appreciate that, man. Yo, the Guru fanatics, what I need you to do is watch the recent video and see how you like the vibe compared to the Guru man himself. I'm not telling you don't watch the Guru too, but I like my angle, and I think it's a nice blend towards the base news and the analysis, man.
There you go. I usually watch his picks because I'm interested to see what he's thinking. And yeah, so he's coming a little later with the picks this time. So I'm always just dropping all my own. And so I've missed a couple. But as I'm creating my picks, I'm always interested to see what Guru thinks. So I like the analysis, Guru.
Let's go. Hybrid Nation, thank you for $4.99, my brother. Yeah, Guru in the house is lit. Guru dropping the heat, man. Look at that, bro. It's crazy how many viewers he had, though, like over almost 3K. They come
We
in
gotta get
here.
him on here,
That's
man.
savage mode. Bro, we would bring Guru on, but like he said to me, he won't do any collabs until I'm at 100K. So then I'm sure that we could either turn an angle if he wants to come on here. We go back and
Fire
forth.
AJ up.
No, I'm bringing the fire, bro.
AJ
Shit. That's
about
why
to
I'm
be live
streaming
for
out
the next
twice a
3
day.
months.
Oh, fuck yeah. Twice a day, my brother, with vids. I'm going Guru style. I'm following the Guru blueprint, to be honest, now. Every day, all day. Thank you, Joe Rogan. I appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah. Well, we're doing bare knuckle FC picks as well, Guru. So we just broke down Eddie Alvarez. We both got Eddie Alvarez. We just broke down Ben Rothwell and Mick Terrell. I got Mick Terrell. He's got Ben Rothwell. And we're both on Beck Rawlings. So if you guys need fist fights this week, we recommend
Finch especially, though, because you going in depth with the bare knuckle savagery, man.
I love it, man.
You love it. It's good.
You know, we watch so much MMA that sometimes it's good just to see two guys or girls stand there, bare knuckles on your face. It is some raw, brutal shit. I mean, you've seen them live, AJ.
Yeah.
You tell me, what do you like live better? This is a hard one.
MMA all day for me, my brother. MMA all day. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro.
Bare knuckle live is just raw. Bare knuckle live. When you hear the knuckles, when I was listening to Eddie Alvarez and Chad Mendes slam their fists into each other's faces, that is just the most, it's the most sacrificial thing I've ever seen. Like the way you get busted up in bare knuckle is a whole other level. And, I've, as you know, fought mixed martial arts fights. When you get punched in the face and you don't like it, you could just shoot. In bare knuckle, you clinch, they're going to break you up pretty quick. Like it's nonstop action. I think Eddie Alvarez said it best. There's nowhere to go. It's exciting.
PG, thank you for the 2, my brother. Ryan Garcia's the go to boxing. I feel like he's holding boxing down. Outside of that influencer shit, it's what him, Usyk, Fury. I feel like Ryan Garcia is kind of the lower weight class, is somebody that got hype and like appeals to the MMA audience because of his Tony Ferguson like chaos, bro. He's crazier than T Ferg, low key, man.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia is fun to watch, though. Ryan Garcia is a star. I mean, if that's what you're into, you're a McGregor fan, then, right? Like that's the vibe. You want entertainment value outside of the ring. If you like Ryan Garcia, I think like I think Ryan Garcia could beat Devin Haney again.
Let's go. So Finch, I want to ask you something, bro. If the Guru Salam wants me to stay live, I can raid your chat from them. You start the stream. What do you think, my brother? Because I'll hold it down with a Q&A for another 10, 15 minutes if that's what they want.
I mean, yeah, we could run it. I'm going to go over to my channel, youtube.com/Mike Finch, Mike Finch Show. I am going to break down the entire bare knuckle fighting championships card. I'm going to give my predictions. And then I got a bets channel as well, where I'll link you guys to go get my bets. We bet on fist fights every single week. That's what we do around here. And no different this week, just no UFC. So it's Knucklemania 5 over there in Philly. It's a good card. You got, PFL fighter, Ultimate Fighter veteran. You got former UFC champion Eddie Alvarez, big fucking banging heavyweight. Ben Rothwell's fighting the heavyweight champ Mick Terrell. There are some good fights for sure. We'll be breaking them down. All right. I'll see you guys in a few.
Joe Rogan, thank you for the 2, my brother. Thank you for the 2, man. Hey,
Peace,
Finch,
love,
man, I'm going to send them all over to you, bro. Just text me when you start it up. I have your show linked right here.
See you guys in a few.
All right, let's go. Listen, Guru Salam, I'll stay for you guys and chat it up. And then we're going to send the Finch man some love for his pick show. I'm just trying to Q&A it up, bro. Listen, I'm AJ, the Q&A king, bro. I'm bringing the new thunder of the alternate. Since Guru said he's not doing twice a day, I'll handle it. Bro, the Guru raid went kind of wild up in here. But yo, W to you guys coming over from Guru's channel. That means a lot, bro. And I said, you know what? I can't let an opportunity go to have you savages get a vibe of MMA experts, bro. Get a vibe of me, bro. Fucking couple Ripskis deep up in here, chat. Couple Ripskis deep. Pick for Hooker and Gaethje, brother. Give me Gaethje. Everybody's like hyping Hooker now after he beat Scamrock, but he got dropped still. And Gaethje got hit with the death touch knee and got fucking wobbled bad early with Holloway. But that shit, it was a one-of-a-kind move. I don't think we see something like that with Hooker. Bro, shadow box, F it. Listen, I'll shadow box it up right now if you savages get me to 110 likes. I'll shadow box it up right now for 110. We finish out the show with a little shadow box. If that's what you want from me, that's what I'll do for you. If that's what you want to see, that's what I'll do. Take another Ripski, bro. Dog, you really trying to fucking send me out for the night, man. I hit that fucking CBD lying heavy. If you're a Guru Salam, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry to the Guru folk that don't know. Hopefully you stay around and find out. Hopefully you stay around and fucking keep locking it down. Shadow box? Yo, listen, we'll shadow box for the people. We'll shadow box for the people. Who does Josh Emmett return against? Dog, if you give Patricio Pitbull a debut, I'm low-key down with that. But if not, I like that Lerone Murphy fight. I feel like he could sleep Lerone Murphy. Hit the Benjamin. Listen, I'll shadow box to close it out for all these savages fucking coming in. The Guru Salam tell me do it. The community tell me do it. I'll do it just for you. Listen, we'll dedicate this shadow box to the Guru man himself, okay? And shout out people watching Moneyline. Today, Moneyline finishes off with a Q&A. I think that's the right way to do it, bro. Let's get the thunder, bro. Oh, yeah. Some Bruce Lee shit, brother. Some Bruce Lee shit. Legendary status, bro. Legendary status. Hey, Uncle Baby, welcome to the channel, bro. I'm live every day, twice a day. The only day I don't do the double streams, though, is fucking fight day. Because, like, I'm not trying to do double streams on fight day. I'm doing the fight companion. Bro, get on Misfits. They got to give me a call. Dog, I got 42K. I don't have the Guru Salam 100,000, bro. Hey, we're 2 subscribers away from 42,700. Let's hit it right now. Nah, stream ain't ending yet. I'm hanging out a little bit. I said I'd host. I'd host the show for a while. Yo, if you guys want a banger reaction, though, most recent vid, Pereira Ankalaev, dog, it's a good video. Why am I lying? Lying about what? The only thing I need to do to get ready for Misfits is I got to fucking start running some sprints, dog. I got to get the cardio heavier. Right now, I'm like, I got that fucking Michel Pereira gas tank. I can explode fast, quick. I can go after it fast, pop, 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 throw chaos. But then I'm getting choked out, man. Then fucking I'm getting Hernandez. I'm tapping a fucking strikes or something. I know we need Islam Arman read books, but what the fuck? Thank you for liking his sub, and if you just tuned in. You're a savage, learning a lot watching our stream. Thanks, Hibernation. I'm out of breath, dog. I'm telling you, I got to get the cardio up. I got to get the cardio up. I'm not fucking joking. I got to get the cardio heavier. Thank you guys for 42,700. I'm Italian, Irish, and I got a little Caucasus Mountain in me, bro. Only like, what, 20%? So, 20%, brother. The Ripskis, yo, listen, the Ripskis open my lungs. What are you talking about, Ghost? Come on. It opens them up. Yo, you think Arman needs a win? It's still, how cool of a fight is it, though, to see the levels? Because I think of it like this. Okay, Charles Oliveira, but Charles lost. Yo, my grandparents, they're from Naples and Avellino, Italy, man. Me, I'm AJ Nurmagomedov now, bro. That's it. It's either AJ Nurmagomedov or AJ Shabbat Shalom. Did Finchman put his stream up? We're waiting for the Finchman stream. I was going to raid him up. I was going to raid up the Finch, bro. But I wanted to go at least an hour and a half, and I knew Finchman had to slide. So I said, let me handle it. Let me handle it. I'm already fucking streaming all the time, so let's go. What's your best road plan for Anthony Joshua? Bro, in a perfect world, Tyson Fury does away with the bullshit retirement mentality and sticks to fighting, does another fight, and takes on Anthony Joshua. Because what, are we going to not ever see those two box after all the years of being ranked amongst the top one? What a disgrace. And that's why I like MMA better. MMA is so much better, bro. You ain't going to see that. Oh, bro, 5 years until they make that fight. You think Pantoja has a good chance of beating Marab? I think Pantoja gets ran over. AJ, tell chat how you got attacked outside a club and had to stream fight cards with a black eye. Bro, I don't even necessarily need to tell you. I can just show you, bro. Look at this. I can just do this. After I got jumped, you guys want to see this savagery, bro? Boy got jumped by the fucking bouncers. I landed the flying knee, though. That's why I got jumped. Still stream, bro. Still streaming, bro. We don't give a fuck. We don't care, brother. Brother, we don't care. We still bring the savagery. I don't know. I don't really get embarrassed easily or anything. What's the difference? I go with a black eye. The only thing that was throwing me off is I could only watch the fights with one eye. It was a savage moment, exactly. Got jumped, but he still streams. I stream no matter what, bro. AJ had been at Diddy's. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The glasses were lit. That was so gold, gray shirt. The jump moment, dog, it's like the most underrated MMA YouTube story time. It's the most underrated MMA YouTube story time. If you want to listen to that story, it was dude, it's a long time ago. The Vegas fight companion between who? It was Dawson Green, actually. It's the night fucking Green got knocked out. It was the night before. But since that day, the YouTube channel's gotten way better, though. You guys can agree. You guys can 1000% agree. Since that point, I got way more dedicated to the game. That's my thought process. I think it was the right way to do it. When's Finch going live, man? Where's Finch? He hasn't posted his stream? Come on, Finch, man. I got the whole community waiting. Come on, Finch. He spatched, my brother. Thank you, Uncle Baby. I am very excited, my brother. Thank you, Uncle Baby. I smash everybody. Brother, I smash them all. I smash. Bro, the scars make the warriors. I agree, bro. I'm going down as a street legend. AJ had a fake ID that night. Bouncer was having. He said, fuck that shit. Boom. He hit him with the knee, and that's it. Guru watching. I mean, Guru fanboys here every day, brother. Guru fanboy here every day. He loves the channel. He's a gangster. Hey, which one of you guys convinced Guru to raid the chat? Who brought it up, man? Because that's good shit, man. Favorite fighter of all time, bro? You're going to say I'm a fucking schmuck, but it's got to be John Jones because I grew up watching him. Dude, Guru's donos are savage mode. Finch going live? 1 minute. All right, Finch said 1 minute. There we go. There we go. No one. Guru did? Hey, shout out Guru on that. Guru commented again and I missed it. What a schmuck I am, then. I just big timed MMA Guru. I'm sorry, Guru. I didn't see it, though. I don't know, man. Did he really? Yeah, he did. Bro ran into Moicano in Paris. Wow, MMA Guru really in here. Unless that's the fake Guru. Shout out to him. I ran into him. Listen, Guru. It happens, dude. I got fucking jumped, Guru. I was a savage for it. I'm bringing the thunder. I don't care, brother. Listen, man. You can't fucking get embarrassed. You take your fucking licks. Same as you with fucking getting trolled for years. You said, I don't give a fuck. He said he doesn't fucking care. Takes a fucking troll and that's it. It's the mentality you got to have. Guru just wants to insert himself, letting you know he's a big dog around here. Dog, but like, I can't sit here and say, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm the big dog because the dude's got 300K subs and I'm at what? 42.7? I can't really talk that trash. Come on. I wouldn't, though. I wouldn't. I know my fucking spot. It's the contender on the come up, bro. Like Umar Nurmagomedov, man, when he's in the training room back in the day before he made it to the top. AJ trains ground game with BSD. Unfortunately, I also trained striking with him, and that's why I got fucked up like that. Too stiff on the feet, bro. Too stiff with the hands and get laid down. AJ Guru collab will go crazy. Brother, you got to let him grow. You got to let me do my thing. He said 100K. I respect him on the 100K. Because, like, listen, man. For him, what's in it, bro? Me to have more of the fucking subs that watch him watch me? I mean, again, granted, yeah, he could probably... Guru could send over 500 people. He wouldn't even notice in his stream. But at the end of the day, those are his, man. He put in the work, so... Respect to the grind. Is Finchman going live? Live is set. There we go, Finch. There we go, Finch. I'm waiting for you. Let's get it. All right, chat. Finch man is getting ready to rock and roll. He's getting ready to go. He's getting ready to do his thing. MMA Guru loves watching the channel. Oh, you don't tune in that much, chill. He tunes in probably like whenever he raids the channel. He does this thing, bro. Boom, boom. I gotta replace. We got Finch's link finally, bro. Finch finally linked us up with something for his live. Finch is gonna break down some fights. Go mess with the Finch though. Go talk to him. Set up his fire. Thank you, Ghost. Hey, my stone dog. I took a Ripskis before. I'm not lying to you. Shama, brother, Uncle Baby. You gotta watch my reaction to Pereira and Ankalaev. Then you might grow to hate me afterwards. We'll see. You might say, "Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. What is he doing?" How would Prime Cameron Smotherman do against Marab? Dog, he gets ran over, man. Just like Giannis Gamori, bro. He gets ran the fuck down. He gets absolutely crumbled. He gets ran over. Like me getting ran over by fucking 3-4 dudes. Brother, no contest for you. Much love. Prior to the host, I've seen you here and there in the space. Keep doing your thing. Hey, I appreciate you. Rito. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for watching. Listen, we're gonna raid the Finchman's channel. Go type in W Finch. I got him linked up. We got Finchman's live at the top, and then if you're interested in the recent video, you can check that one out. Linked up in the live chat. I am about to sign off, man. It's like almost 2 in the morning by me. I guess it's almost 1:15, 1:04. I guess I'm over exaggerating a little bit. Over exaggerating, AJ, bro. It is what it is, my brother. But check them out. Bro, me 5'9", bro, real 5'9". I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say 7'1", but 5'9" savagery, bro. 5'9", 200, dude. Not bad. 5'9", 200, brother. Big boy. Guys, go rate up the Finch, man. Go check him out. He's live right now. Check out the latest video if you're down for the news reaction. Okay. Quick show, epic with you and Mike Perry. Bro, me and Mike Perry would be legendary, but he didn't want to collab with me. I asked him in person. He said no. Told me to go fuck myself. Listen, Finchman is live. I want to send everybody there. Go check out the Finch. Go give him a W. He's linked up in the live chat. Then afterwards, go add my video, put it to watch later, and watch it after the fact. And drop a W in the comments. Subscribe if you just tuned in. Thank you to everybody consistently watching. And thank you to the Guru Salam for coming through too. Shout out Guru for sharing love, man. I appreciate that. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Live stream. Let's get it. Peace.